Hello, welcome to Success Story, Saturday, May 26th, 2018. I know it's May 26th because my birthday was yesterday, and that's May 25th. See, so today I get the date right. Another spectacularly beautiful day. It's almost always, isn't it, here in Arizona? I find myself saying that almost every day. I saw that the moon, there it is, near full moon, out in the sky. You see the beautiful purple mountain majesties and the color on the horizon, sun setting into the west over the mountains there, as we have a Memorial Day weekend special. You see, I'm not wearing my typical, usual, ugly red Hawaiian shirt. Alex is here. Great seeing you, man. I am wearing instead one of my American flag t-shirts. This happens to be Arizona Diamondbacks American flag t-shirt from July 4th over the past couple of years. Free t-shirt and fireworks. We went to the game. I was like, patriotic American flag t-shirt, I gotta have that. So I'm pretty sure I could have bought one for whatever amount, but just had to go to the game and then watch the fireworks, which we love. And Jeff Ducharme is here. Great seeing you too. In fact, yesterday, if you saw my Facebook Live video yesterday, I passed by the lake down here, and there happened to be, I didn't know what was going on, but there was all kinds of commotion and people and cars parking, and the police were there, and fire truck and ambulance and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, well, they have concerts or movies or party in the park or whatever. Ended up being that was the high school graduation ceremony. So after we came out of dinner, we saw the graduation ceremony, and then fireworks went off, hence the ambulance and the fire truck. I'm guessing that's kind of a rule to have that there. And so there's my flag that I got watching fireworks. And we had fireworks last night for graduation, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so all kinds of fun stuff. Rhino of the day, I just found this DVD, had it packed away in a box. Faith No More's album, Songs to Make Love To, and Making Love are the Rhinos right there. In fact, not only on the cover, but on the inside, as you flip open the DVD, yep, we have actually the actual DVD, Faith No More, and then we have again Songs to Make Love To with the Rhinos making Rhino Love. So that's the Rhino of the day. Kevin is here. Great seeing you from Manila. How cool is that? What time is it in Manila? Let's see. It is probably about 6 hours earlier, so it's probably about noon, maybe? Jeff Ducharme likes Faith No More very much. I like the Rhinos. Next time I see you, you can have the album. Just leave me the Rhinos. And Kevin says 95% humidity, 93% at 6 a.m. So I was way off the mark. Thought it was noon. It's only 6 a.m. and already 95% humidity. Ouch! Here in the middle of nowhere in the desert, we have practically zero humidity at all times. So, but we do have we have the temps in the 90s all the times too. Anyway, let's get right to Success Story Saturday for today. In honor of Memorial Day weekend, of course, I'm picking a veteran entrepreneur, and in this case, a Marine, and named Nick Baucom, if I'm pronouncing that right. And what a great entrepreneur, true entrepreneur success story. Once back in school, oh, now you're saying 10:30 a.m. Got it. So at 6 a.m. it was already 95% humidity and 93 degrees. Now it's 10:30. Oh, yeah, right. I was thinking we're on the hour, but I don't know what time it is here. But so I was off by about an hour and a half. Very cool. Trevor Howard is here. Great seeing you. Ace is here. Great seeing you. Ace, last night. Oh, yeah, I think on the way out of the restaurant, you saw that was the graduation, and then pretty soon they had the fireworks going off there. That's, I'm assuming, why the fire truck and the ambulance were there. Anyway, and then I shared my Arizona Diamondbacks t-shirt commemorating July 4th over the last couple of years, where they showed fireworks again. How about that? And Kevin says 12 hours ahead of Eastern, which is 15 hours ahead of here. Very nice. So I was guessing 6 hours behind, 9 hours behind. It's all good. Anyway, so Nick Baucom, our Success Story Saturday Marine. True entrepreneur. Once got busted in school selling baseball and football cards at his desk, and other students complained that he was charging too much for them, and he got busted. So right away, entrepreneur, like not following the rules, looking to leverage his card collection, make money, arbitrage the asset, buy low, sell high. So what happened is when he was a senior, In 2001, 9/11 happened, and he saw that, and he vowed, as soon as I graduate, I'm going into the Marines and serve my country. And they shipped him off to Iraq, and he was there for 6 years. He was at least 6 years in the Marines. And so you know that he thought a lot about, when I finish with the Marines, I'm going to start my own business, and that's just what he did. As soon as he came out, he started a business buying and selling, flipping houses. And so Kevin is telling me again what the time is. Oh, you already told me. Okay, sorry about that. So there he is, flipping houses. I know plenty of people do that. I have a client, 2 clients that do that. And I know other people do. It's a very entrepreneurial and very common thing to do because of how you can buy homes with no money down and pretty quickly flip them and get a positive cash flow, and then you can leverage one to another. But Kevin messed up and didn't do it right, as many of us mess up our first business, and he got in a bunch of debt and couldn't handle the debt specifically on the real estate itself, and he went into bankruptcy. Now, since then, he has paid off all those debts, by the way, because then, as the story goes, he was unemployed and hanging around, and he moved to Washington, D.C. with his then girlfriend, who got a job there. And he said while he had nothing to do and was hanging around and thinking about what to do next, I guess, and probably avoiding getting a job as a true entrepreneur, has no interest in a job, but with bankruptcy, horrible credit, and just wondering what to do, I'm sure. And he says friends and family kept pestering him to help him with moves. And it wasn't just come on over and be the labor. It was like help pack and rent the truck and drive the truck and do the moving and all the logistics and all the stuff around it. And after he did a bunch of those, and he got paid in beer and pizza, basically, because isn't that what you pay family and friends when they help you move? He was like, you know what? Entrepreneur, there's a business here. So he never liked moving. It wasn't his thing. But in true Michael Gerber entrepreneur fashion, if you haven't read the E-Myth, it's actually advantageous, says Michael Gerber, and he should know. He's helped tens of thousands of entrepreneurs, millions likely. He says you're really going to have the best chance of success if you start a business or buy a business that is not something you love to do. And that way you will avoid the deadly doing of the business, and you will function, work on the business and function as truly the CEO, president, leader of the business. You'll work on the marketing and the hiring and the behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, you know, when you first start, and when he started, he was doing everything. He called his company Two Marines Moving, and he said, hey, you know, this marketing, Two Marines Moving, is going to be fairly easy because he is piggybacking on the branding of Marines. So what do you think of? Anyone watching this, think about what you think when you hear Marines. You think honest, hardworking, trustworthy, dependable. Like, he's like, wow, that all translates to a moving company, and I barely have to do any marketing. I don't have to say, oh, we're honest. I'd have to say just, we're Marines. And he only hires veterans. And he has about 100 employees now, by the way, jumping ahead. I mean, that was a success. He's off and running. I think he has about 20 trucks. So bad credit be damned. He started out having to rent trucks and you know, hire day labor basically, but now he's got like 100 employees, 20 trucks. Of course, they're all rolling billboards. He's doing all the marketing for it. He's got a second location now, not only in Virginia, in the D.C. area. He's got another one in the Miami area. He also started a storage. So he had to invest money out of the business into doing storage, but as a true entrepreneur, always looking for another stream of income, always looking for more leverage, as opposed to a business owner. It's the distinction I make, who is really just always looking to, I need the phone ringing so I can go out and do plumbing. You know, I'm a business owner. I'm self-employed. Not Nick, not our entrepreneur success story of the day, always looking for new opportunities. So Two Marines Moving, I think, is bringing in about $4 million this year. He and his wife making a good salary from the company, and of course building equity in the company and building a business and hiring only fellow veterans, and it's got to be loving all the rippling effect he's having on helping people that are using his company, his customers, all those employees and all their families. You know, a lot of times I know a lot of veterans, they come out of the military, they're like, man, tough to get a job, especially, you know, back when I was a kid, certainly people coming home from Vietnam getting crapped on by society as if it was their fault that it was a useless war. And the same thing with Iraq and Afghanistan. Even our own VA hospital system craps on our own vets, for crying out loud. So before I get on too much of a tangent, that's a success story today, a bunch of lessons there. number one, don't necessarily do what you love, then you're going to get more likely than not to get stuck in the doing part of it. Oh, well, I love the doing part. Well, that's not where you make the money. You make the money in running the business part of it, in falling in love with the marketing and the strategy of the business. And so our subject of Success Story Saturday today, Nick Baucom, does that, is growing the business, always looking for a new stream of income connected to the business. So, of course, he's doing residential moving, commercial moving, he's doing selling supplies, he's doing storage, who knows what else he's going to get into, but it's great to see. And he's still very young because he's only, I don't know, about 35 years old or so. So long way to go, great success story, and hopefully, likely some of the veterans working for him will catch the entrepreneur bug from him and go off and start their own businesses with him as a successful example. Another story is for business owners, for entrepreneurs rather, is, make a lot of mistakes, go take action, make mistakes. And he even went bankrupt in his first business. Don't be afraid to do that. The key, though, for ultra success, in my opinion, is to do that early in life. Get out there, start a business, make all the mistakes, make them just once, and make them early in life so you can get through that, get a learning process. And actually, I'll give you a tip from Nick himself. He said, one big difference it made from the flipping construction real estate business to the moving business is I didn't know how to do all the doing parts of my real estate business. I didn't know construction. I didn't know all the electrical and the drywall and all the subcontractors he was hiring. He's like, I didn't really know all about that business. But moving, well, I know every single thing about it, from the trucks to the marketing to the actual physical moving, the packing, the behind the scenes, the supplies, the business end of it. So he goes, so much more confidence, so much more knowledge, and so much more success, which is why he's the subject of today's Success Story Saturday, celebrating Memorial Day weekend. So Jim is here. Ace says, ask him if he can be here Tuesday. Right. That's another. Thanks for reminding me. It's another reason that I used that as today's, as if I could forget, today's Success Story Saturday, because my beautiful wife Michelle and I are moving first thing Tuesday morning after the holiday weekend. So my beautiful wife Michelle has been packing diligently for weeks, and I have been diligently packing for hours. And because I always come up with the excuse of I got stuff to do, I got clients, I got things to do for them and things I promised, and I got to do stuff and deadlines for this and that, whatever. And finally today I'm like, dude, another reason of wearing the t-shirt here. It's like enough of the delay already, let's go. And so that's why if you've been following my videos, I've been doing a ton of spring cleaning. I've been going through all kinds of stuff. We've been getting rid of all kinds of boxes and furniture and old papers and you name it. And, not really getting rid of my programs and my books and stuff because I share that with clients. Just shared one this morning with a new client. But I'm packing it all up, getting the rent-a-truck here on Tuesday morning. And I got 3 movers coming, that one of whom has moved me before, and he's got 2 buddies. And we're going to get everything done on Tuesday. So by hook or by crook, no matter what happens, I will have everything packed up over the next 2 days, plus the few hours I have left today. Don't think I'm not having one of these vacation holiday weekends. What am I going to do? Just have a barbecue. Although my beautiful wife Michelle told me she took 3 dips in the pool today. And she kept asking, are you coming? Are you going to take a dip in the pool? Come on. And I'm like, well, if I had done this the right way and been ahead of the game and had, like, the whole house is filled with boxes, none of which I put anything in. So she has diligently packed up the whole kitchen and the whole bedroom and the whole living room and this and that. And she's taken all the plant. She loves to plant all the flowers or whatever. She's taking them out and putting them in pots and doing whatever. We're moving them to the new place. And so she can take some dips in the pool and take a break and watch a movie. And there I am, putting all my rhinos in boxes and all my books in boxes and all the stuff that I love to surround myself with and feel cool. It's all going in boxes. And then we're moving on Tuesday. Okay, enough about me and enough about the move. I don't see any other questions, comments, concerns, issues. We're losing the light. Already said goodbye to my favorite neighbor, by the way. If you follow my videos, you know Bartosh across the street with his own business. You see the truck in the driveway right there. He repairs recreational vehicles of all kinds, motorcycles and campers and whatever. He took off to his cabin up in the wherever for the mountains for the holiday weekend. But I will see him Tuesday. He'll be back Tuesday. My movers will be here. We'll be out of here and into the new place. So I'll be coming to you with my daily Facebook Live videos. For the next 2 days, I'll be here. And then on Tuesday, if I don't, I'll probably record it during the day. Who knows what. And then on Wednesday, be coming from a whole new location. So, enough of that. Hope you'll join me tomorrow on Sunday Funday. I will just check in and say hello from all the chaos and the moving. And I will be back with Direct Mail Monday, although number one being a holiday, and number two, no mail being delivered, and number three, I'm going to be in a panicked stage, I know, of last minute, let's get everything packed up and moving. I likely will not be sharing a lot of mail from my mailbox. I'll just throw in a couple of tips maybe about direct mail. But I will be here every day, like I've been since March of last year, every single day, seeing you live with a video. And I thank you for following me and being with me along this journey. And Kevin says, what's up with the Rhino? For that, you want to go to rhinodaily.com. And at the top of the page, it says, Why Rhino? And you can click there and read the whole story. And Daryl Hill is here, another Marine. Great to see you. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you so much for your service, Daryl, and your continuing service for your fellow veterans and entrepreneurs and just about everybody I love and respect. So love that. And Daryl says, I got to meet this guy. The business is called Two Marines Movers, and they're in Alexandria, Virginia. So yes, it behooves you. That's what, an hour away? A couple hours at most? Like, yeah, you really should meet that guy. I'll bet you and him, like, hit it off like wildfire. Is that a good thing? I don't think wildfire is a good thing. You'll hit it off like Marines. Hoorah. And that's it. For Success Story Saturday, Memorial Day 2018 edition. Steve Sipress here, thanking everybody being here live, everybody watching on the replay. Have a fantastic rest of your holiday weekend, and I'll catch you back here tomorrow on Sunday Fun Day. Over and out. Bye-bye.